Hey guys, it's Annabelle here at Global Pet Expo from the dog store, and I wanted to go ahead and highlight some of the Kong toys that I know were really popular at our Canine Enrichment Day the other day, particularly with the Kong treat dispensing toys that we had really good responses from. So we have the treat spiral in the small and large that I know a lot of dogs are really into. Hennessy, Kevin, the trainer's dog, loves this one a ton. And it works really well with the kibble and some of the smaller treats, like the tiki dog treats that we had out. And the dogs loved being able to roll it around and just kind of play with the toys, but also get that reward of the treats. So it actually has a hole on both the kind of peak and the valley right here. So as it rolls, the treats fall out, which I thought was great. But they also have some really cool new treat dispensing reward toys here that we're going to be getting in the store. This kind of giant tennis ball looking toy where you can put the treats in here and they fall out. We've also got this flips where they go ahead and kind of can squeak it, flip it, and get some treats out as well. But we're also going to go ahead and look at the traditional Kong, which I know a lot of people had some questions about. So we're going to show you kind of where you should stop filling it, as well as where you should go ahead, put dry versus wet in it as well. I know a lot of people had a bunch of questions on how to fill the Kong correctly while we were at the Enrichment Toy Day. So I wanted to go ahead and show you probably the best way is to go ahead and make sure that it's dry and easy to get to in the top like third or so for even a more advanced dog, because your dog's not going to be able to lick all the way into the cavity. Because it does go all the way through. So what I do is I just top it with a treat, maybe even a little bit of peanut butter or cottage cheese, and then put something that's going to be pretty easy to just drop out when they get through. And then for Artemis, who's kind of a lazy dog, I fill it most of the way with a dry, something easy to fall out like freeze-dried, and then just put a little bit of like peanut butter or wet dog food. For a dog like Charlie, who's a little bit more motivated by food, we use a little bit bigger of a Kong, fill it up a little bit farther with something that's wet. We even kind of wet freeze-dried treats and go ahead and let them expand in there. And then once you're about halfway, we go ahead and do the dry, and then go ahead and put something that's a little bit wet or mushy. You don't want to fill it all the way up with peanut butter, because one, that's a lot of calories. And again, you're going to have a really hard time cleaning it all the way out. But it's good to remember that you can go ahead and put these in the dishwasher. And something that I found really interesting at the Canine Enrichment Day was that people didn't realize you can put things through the Kong ball. One of our favorites that we found out that fit through this hole, which you actually can't see right now, but if you look in here, there's a hole that goes straight through the center. We put a bully stick through it, but we also found that the brushless toothpaste chews fit perfectly through here. So if you're doing the medium or large chews, you can fit them perfectly through the Kong ball. It takes a little bit longer to get there, and they're forced to chew that a little bit better to get the mechanical cleaning action from that toothpaste as well. They do also have the great wet treats that you can go ahead and kind of squeeze in. So if you don't want to have that mess of scooping the peanut butter in and kind of spreading it around with like a knife or a spoon, you can go ahead and kind of use this to just squeeze into the last little portion, smear it off, and then if you want to, stick it in the freezer for, again, a dog that's a little bit more food motivated or like a nice summer treat. Another great toy that we have is the Goody Bone, which comes in the regular, the extreme, and the puppy. The puppy is a little bit softer for baby teeth, but we also use it for some of the dogs that have lost a lot of teeth that might not be able to handle the senior still. You can also stick a lot of the treats in here sideways, so you can either do a biscuit or like a pretty soft chew. So again, the brushless toothpaste fit pretty well in here in the side if you're doing a smaller one. But you can do something like a biscuit or just a little bit of peanut butter to go ahead and kind of keep them interested. And we have the puppy, the regular, and the extreme. Again, the extreme is going to be for heavier chewers that are a little bit more powerful. But all of them are going to be a great option to go ahead and keep your dog busy. So if you're leaving them at home for a while, or if you're crate training and you want to make sure that they're comfortable and in a place that's their own, it's a really good option. So I just wanted to go ahead and show y'all a few different options that we have in the store for you, because I know a lot of people had some questions about the Kong toys and how to use them correctly. So we just wanted to go ahead and stop in while we had the opportunity to show you all of them at once, how to use them, and I hope that it helps. We'll see you around the store. If you have any questions, always feel free to ask us. Have a good one, guys.